location. We do it in 10-minute increments. So the last one to pass was 10:40. We're at the Nature Center at Cape May. We're on the 13th of October. And then the tag code, this one is AAZR119. The sheet I handed around started with AAZR125. We record whether it's a male or a female. And it's pretty easy to tell. The males, this is a male, have a scent gland right there on each of the hind wings. I'm pointing to it there. Right there. So this is a male. Also, the dark lines on the top are thicker on a female. So this is a male. That spot and that spot. Right. It's a scent-producing gland or a pheromone-producing gland, or if you really like fancy terms, it's an androconial patch. Right? It's like his own little cologne factory. And on many, many insects, the male produces special chemicals or scents called pheromones that the female will not be receptive to mating without that detecting that chemical. Keeps her from, mating with the wrong species. Right there. Did I come by too fast for any of you to get your photos?
Yeah, right here.
Sure. Okay, one over here. One over here. Thank you. This is it. Everybody got the photo? Yep. All right, we do a couple other data points, right? It's a male. We do a quick assessment of what the condition is. This one is in excellent condition. The wings are bright and fresh, no damage. I have my little codes. All right, fat is not necessarily a good thing on me, but it's a very good thing on a monarch butterfly. It's the fuel for migration. They feed on the nectar from flowers. A lot of people think the adults need milkweed. No, only the caterpillars need milkweed. These will feed on the nectar of any flower, and they convert those sugars into fats that are stored in the abdomen. I can tell how ready this one is to keep going from Cape May by just feeling how much fat it has. And this is a little below average, so it probably needs to spend another day or two feeding on the flowers here before it heads over to Delaware.
When did you catch that one?
About 9 o'clock this morning. So we were hoping we'd have enough monarchs that we didn't have to catch them in advance and that we could get them out of the garden here, but we couldn't be sure of that, especially we had the little sprinkle. So we gathered them just ahead of time. Like I say, most of the time we catch it, we tag it, we let it go right away. And then we do one standardized measurement of the wing. This is 51 millimeters. And that's all the data. It's time to let it go. And would anyone like to be the launching pad? I saw your hand first. What I'd like you to do, come on up here, put your hand out like that, okay? We're gonna put the butterfly on it, and probably the second I let go, this will fly away. So, and I don't think the weight is gonna bother you. You'll feel the little hooks on the end of the foot. And sometimes it stays. People say, hasn't it been traumatized? Doesn't it look real stressed? We don't think this really bothers them much at all. And you know what's really fun is if it flies away but doesn't let go, tries to take you with it. You think it could do that? No, I don't think it's strong enough. So.
It tickles a little.
It little tickles, yeah. On each foot, there are two little hooks at the end. One is called a tarsus, plural is tarsi, and it lets them hang on really tightly. Maybe you've seen a monarch on a windy day. They get blown around, but they hang on. They're much stronger and sturdier than we think. So, yeah, I think so. There, we're stretching out. You know, they'll stay put like this a lot more often on a cloudy day. If it were sunny, it'd be gone already. But is it okay if I take your picture? Oh, that's all it took, right? I'd say I'm gonna take